Welcome, YouTube. Dominic here, bringing you breakthrough sessions. If you have been joining in, thank you so much. Last, last session we talked a little bit about like who you will become, what that means, how you're going to transition in these times of building personal development skills within yourself. Today, the point is it's really key. Something that I think can change a lot of people's lives, and it's who you are behind closed doors. Let's just say that who you are when no one is watching. We aim to try and paint a picture of ourselves in front of other people so that they accept us. And sometimes it's not even about other people, it's just that we're telling ourselves that we are going after this goal, but at the end of the day, when the lights are out, let's say for example, I tell myself each and every day that I want to become a great motivational, inspirational speaker to make an impact on the lives of many. Well, at the end of the day, if I gave you an example where that's what I told you I wanted to do, and at the end of my day, each and every night, I was going out, hanging out with friends and wasting time, like putting all my energy into entertaining other people or having fun, I wouldn't be able to develop myself in the way that I need to, because what I'm saying doesn't match what I'm doing. I'm saying all the right things, and you could feel that coming out of my mouth with the words. It sounds really real. But if I gave you that example, and you noticed that I wasn't here, and I only did this Monday and Tuesday, and then I got tired on Wednesday, Thursday because I wanted to hang out, or I wanted to, just slop around and just, scroll through my social media pages and laugh at some memes and do all these extra things that didn't involve taking me to that next level. And when no one's watching, that's got to be when you're pouring it on, because what happens is you start to build this sense within yourself where you know what you need to do. Like, you start to figure out what you need to get better at, where you need to grow if you're doing the things that you say you want to do. I know I've been in situations in my life. A good example would be back in college. We had we had three or four different running back options, and I was not a starter at this point in time. Early on in my career, I'd been a redshirt freshman. I thought I was the sauce, which we all do, but I kind of paid attention, and I always barked like, man, I should be starting. But the truth of the matter is, behind closed doors, when everybody else was leaving the football field, I was leaving the football field with them. I never stayed and did any extra reps. I never studied my playbook any extra than what I needed to. I just expected that my talents would take me somewhere. And it wasn't about that. It was about my character. And it was about that if I was saying that I wanted to be a starter, then I needed to put in the work behind closed doors. I needed to strap up and run another couple of suicides when everybody else was packing it up and going in saying that they were tired. I needed to run the heel two or three more times after I already felt like I was about to die, in order to make a point, to make a case, to prove to myself and to other people that I was serious. And that's what I wanted. You can relate to this in your life. See, we are in a time where we kid ourselves, and when the lights go out and when it's completely dark, we know we're not doing the things that we need to be doing to get where we want to get. We're not reading the books. We're not talking to the right people. We're not feeding ourselves the right information. We're not crafting these words of affirmations, things that can grow our lives to take us to that next level. But each and every day we look for another person or another thing or a situation or an experience to blame that's going on in our lives for where we are. It can't be that way. You have to be willing to make sure that whoever you are in the light, when it's dark, you are crafting and working, you're grinding so much hard to become so much more, so much better, just because that's who you say you want to be. So don't mistake yourself for 1 second. It's important for you to understand when no one is watching, that's when you need to turn it on. That's when you need to pour it on yourself. That is where you build your confidence. That is where you become more committed. That is where you build a level of worth to yourself, to know that you can continue to believe no matter what's happening. But it's when people aren't watching that when you start playing around, you could miss out on some of the greatest opportunities in your life when they come to you because you haven't prepared, but you've asked and you cried and you've murmured and you've complained, but you're not doing anything. When no one's watching, there is nothing that you're doing for you. You're just hanging with other people who are okay with being normal. You're just hanging out on the couch, relaxing, feet up, taking a cat nap, waking up, turning on TV stations, watching everybody else live their lives in laughter, in fun, and experience these things, but you're not doing anything because no one's watching. But when the clock strikes early morning and you start on your rampage for the next day, watch yourself. When you get ready to go out in front of other people, I want you to take note. Watch yourself. Be that person when no one's watching. Be that person that's building yourself up and have that same enthusiasm and have that same audacity and energy to pump yourself up, make yourself laugh, do something that grows your life. This is about personal development. And if you have not watched the past sessions, I advise you to do so. It can't hurt you. Yes, it takes about less than 15 minutes of your time, but what else do you have to do? You're dedicating more than 15 minutes of your time to watching a TV series at some point. You're dedicating more than 15 minutes of your time to scroll through your social media feed and find all the negative stuff that happens. You're dedicating much more of your time to be tuned into the news on a day-to-day basis and catch everything negative and crazy that's going on in this world. So why not take some time for you? Why not hit the subscribe button? Why not like, share, comment, follow? Why not do something for you? Why not do something for yourself when no one else is watching so you can remind yourself we have a talent. There is something special within each and every one of us, and the choice is yours to make. You're going to decide to influence yourself in all the right ways, or you're going to decide to influence yourself in the ways that others want you to be influenced. And at the end of the day, one of those people will win, one of those people will lose in life. And there's nothing wrong with losing. But at some point in time, you have to feel like you've put in so much work and you've done enough and you're tired of losing and you want to become a winner. Continue to grow your life. This is Breakthrough Sessions. Again, make sure to do the things that you need to do when no one is watching. Have a great one.